Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Isn't it beautiful today?
Yes, it is. Beautiful sun, getting our vitamin D,
Yeah,
our natural vitamin D.
yeah. Feeling good. Hope all you guys are doing good this morning. Hope that you woke up refreshed, positive, full of faith, choosing to speak things, good things, instead of regurgitating old bad things and negative things that won't do you any good.
That's right.
So this is just us trying to come on here and encourage you this morning.
That's right. I'm sharing, guys. I'm sharing.
You just sharing, okay. But we'll probably mention it along the way. But this evening, 7 p.m. Central, don't forget, Mission Country on the Roll. We'll be sharing some music with you, and we'll be doing what we do, and you'll enjoy it. And I made a little video yesterday because so many people are not getting their notifications, and so just trying to kind of bring this up and be more aware that we are on 7 p.m. Central tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday, and we want you guys to come join us.
Yes.
And help us get the word out. We have so many subscribers on YouTube and so many followers on Facebook, and yet we know they're not getting notifications because they're not coming on. And I mean, even the way I know that is if they're getting a notification, even people will pop on, and they'll go on if they got something else to do. But nobody's like popping on and going away. Yeah. And so we know you're not getting a notification. So we need you to help us be the notifiers by letting people know. And
That's right.
You can do that real easy when the show comes on by just sharing it out to your friends and people on your timeline to let them know. And we'll try to get this number, trying to call our people back in. And,
yes.
And I had
Come.
I got a comment yesterday from a dear lady, and she says, I just have not been able to get the show. And some people, they're just not familiar with going to our page, which is on Facebook. It's Mike Manuel Music. If you put Mike Manuel Music while you're on Facebook, it'll take you to our page, and then you can scroll up and down and find the show if it's on that time, 7 p.m. Central time, those 3 nights.
That's right.
And so, and some people don't know to do that, and they were spoiled to get their notification, which is a good thing when it's working. And
Yes.
and then they just click on it, and they didn't have to hunt. And sometimes you got to hunt a little bit.
Yeah. If you don't get it, yeah.
Anyway, Tylee Page, good to have you.
Linda Lee, Paula Lane.
Deb.
Bashman?
Bauman Faraji.
Oh, Bauman.
Yeah.
I thought that looked like an S to me. The sun.
But we just dropped in today. Just wanted to just kind of talk to you a little bit and encourage you and let you know that the words you speak, you'll hear me saying this a lot, the words you speak chart out what happens during the day, and really for the most part your whole life. And if you don't believe that, or if that sounds a little far-fetched, a lot of you that have smartphones, there's a little recording app on there, and just hit that thing, hit record on it sometime, and set the phone by you, and so you can record your conversation and then play it back. And I guarantee you're going to find out why your reality is the way it is, whether it's positive or whether it's negative. And that's a surefire way to find out. because sometimes we don't even realize what we're saying and how negative or non-faith we can be. And
Yes.
we're not talking about being perfect.
No.
Now,
Nobody's perfect.
if you're like us,
You have your moments.
I have my moments, and then she'll let me know about it, and she'll have her moments, and I'll let her know about it. So it really
Right.
works good when you got a good companion that'll kind of remind you, hey, that's not what you should be saying.
Right.
But anyway, just remember that your words are powerful, and let me give you a little biblical for all of you that need a little something to authorize that kind of thinking. You are made in the creative power. You're made in the image of God and in His likeness. Well, what is the likeness of God? Well, the likeness is that He spoke this world into existence. He just simply said, "Let there be light," and there was. And believe it or not, our words are so powerful because we are created like Him. And when we say, "Man, I don't know. I don't feel good today," and I might be coming down with something, and then you keep doing that, and you literally speak that, and it becomes your reality. Now, I can imagine to some people that sounds really crazy, but it's little things that we learn along the way, kind of like, I use this one a lot. Well, I'm not going to wash my truck today because it's probably going to rain and it won't do no good, and you know, and so what I just told you is I just spoke, it's probably going to rain, it won't do no good, and that overpowers the need to wash my truck and clean it up. And so it's as simple as that. And there's a lot of little sayings that we picked up over the years that if you think about what you're saying, kind of like, well, that just tickles me to death. Well, death is not something we're wanting to be involved in, most of us. So I never would want to be tickled until I die. And you say, oh, that don't mean nothing. Yes, these are words, and words are powerful. And so anyway, just kind of think about those things. And, consider them. You don't have to believe what I believe or think the way I think or even try to follow anything I'm talking about. But if you consider them, then they'll go inside of you, and your spirit will roll that around a little bit, and it'll make you it'll give you the truth. So anyway, just a little something on my heart this morning.
Yeah.
I talk about how that we have the Spirit of God in us, and it's the same Spirit that God is. And so that Spirit is a Spirit that will lead you and guide you into all truth. So even when you don't know things, that Spirit will lead you in the direction of what is right. And I think about first impressions. We call them just gut feelings, something we feel, especially if you're not dwelling on that subject and all of a sudden you just have a strong feeling inside about something. Listen to those things. That is the Spirit of truth trying to direct you. And, I've been around people before. I've walked in to businesses before, and I'd walk by somebody, and I'm thinking, man, I just feel really bad right there. And then again, we know we're not wrestling against flesh and blood or that person, but there's a spirit that is contrary to the Spirit of truth, and it makes me want to get on down the aisle and get somewhere else where the frequency is better.
Yes.
Talk to them a little bit. I'm just hogging it up here.
You're good. Good. I just want to say hey to everybody. We say hey, Maggie Rhodes, and Louise, the sun is kind of glaring on the phone.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
Making it dim. Louise. Yeah, it's making a little dim. Carolina. So glad y'all are popping on and coming on. Let's share it.
Yeah.
Share it and get it out there.
Get it out there.
Yeah.
Don't forget that on the bottom of the screen, for you that have been wanting to get some of the music, maybe a T-shirt, cap, DVD, coffee mug, we make a big deal. I say I make a big deal about coffee mugs. Y'all to hear the grief I go through sometime with you. Why are you doing that? Well, yeah, you do. I told them the other day I was thinking about making me a big, large coffee mug. Well, why you want to do that? Well, because we like to talk about coffee, and we like to talk about coffee mugs, and I still drink a lot of coffee. And it's a visual, and I'm probably still going to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, but anyway, man, it's beautiful out here.
It really is. It is beautiful.
We probably spent 2 or 3 hours outside yesterday, didn't we?
Oh, longer than that, almost all day.
We stayed out, and then we came back out last night about 8.
Mm-hmm.
And it tried to rain a little bit, but it didn't. It was just so nice. And anyway, there's just something about God's creation that's just awesome. And knowing that He wants me to have the best, I can soak up some good old sunshine now.
Yes.
So anyway, you guys don't forget, we'll be on tonight, 7 p.m. Central, and we will be doing what we do, which is encouraging you with positive message country music that makes you have a good feeling. And of course, we try to be positive anyway. And now don't think we're perfect by no means. We're just people just like everyone else. We have our ups and downs. We've never argued one time in the almost 21 years we've been married. But like the old guy said, there are times you could hear us discussing things for about 3 blocks. So you take that and figure it out. But anyway, but we're real people. We love God. We love you. And I was looking through a lot of comments. I do this often. I look through a lot of the comments under some of our posts. And you guys you're always saying some of the kindest things, that you love us and you appreciate us. And I want you to know that feeling is mutual. You guys, and we don't know a lot about you, and we don't need to know anything about you. We know you're children of God, and you cared enough to hook up with us online. Maybe that's the only way you know us, but that's all right. That's a good way. And we kind of take that as that they want to be friends, and so here we are.
Yes.
But anyway, hope you guys have a great day, and that and remember, the enemy of your soul cannot do anything to you unless you allow him. What do you mean? Well, I mean when somebody just rains on your parade and it's like for no reason, you have the option of reacting to that and say, well, I didn't do nothing to you. What's wrong with you? And we can go down that road. Or you can say, well, I don't think I'm going to take the offer to get back at you, to blame you, or to do all those things. I think I'll take the high road this morning and just live in peace and hold on to my joy. And so it really comes down to a choice. And I hope you make those good choices today, especially tonight about 7 p.m. Central. I'm really going to close it down right now. We love you guys. Thank you
we love you guys
for being here and coming on this morning. Yes. And even share this out, because somebody else might need to be encouraged this morning.
Yes.
We love you, and take care of yourself, and
And thank you so much for being a part
Yes, thank you, thank you, thank
of
you,
our
thank
stuff.
you.
Yes, we really appreciate it.
Everything you do, all of our supporters that are listening.
Mhm.
And if you're listening, you want to be a supporter. I kind of run over these things and don't say them, but I feel like I should say them. You can sign up to become a Facebook supporter, fan supporter on Facebook. Under just about every video, there's an option. It's $4.99 plus tax. Facebook bills your card and hits it once a month, $5 a
Mhm.
month, and if you'd like to do that, you can. If you can't do it or you don't feel like you want to do it, please don't let that be a barrier from you coming on and enjoying anything that that we do and being a part of it.
Mhm.
All right, we love you, and we're really
Love you
going this
guys.
time. Good
See you
evening.
tonight.